last inflation panic, silver went up 5 times. Yes, not stock, not cash, silver. And it was not one-off. It went up 8 times in 1979 to 1980. It went up 5 times in 2008 to 2011. And more recently, during COVID, it went up 2.5 times. It happened again and again. But how about cash, you may say? Cash feels safe, but this is the most expensive decision you can make during an inflation, because your purchasing power will be eaten away. How about I keep cash and wait until the very rock bottom of the stock market and buy all in, and then selling at the highest level? Research shows that it doesn't work. Even if you bought in 2008, 2020 and sold at the peak, still, you are worse off, because most of your time you'll be holding cash rather than compounding them. How about gold? Just look at the chart. Yes, gold is going up a lot, but how about silver? Silver is like crazy. Gold protects and silver speculates. I like that. Timing is everything. I will prioritize riding on the waves of gold and silver rather than waiting for something to happen. For example, oil and Bitcoin, which, by the way, I think they will go up a lot. By the way, I have made a video about oil, the link is above, and I'm going to make a video about Bitcoin, so subscribe so that you're not going to miss out. Back to the topic. Oil and Bitcoin, yes, they would go up, but you never know when they actually start to run. But silver is happening now. People do not miss out the wave because they are late. They miss out the wave because they are just waiting. But why now, February 2026? 3 reasons. One is uncertainties with geopolitics, like Greenland, Venezuela, Iran, and the tariffs. Number 2, interest rate and US dollar. It is expected that interest rate would continue to go downward because of pressure from Trump, and US dollar is likely to depreciate further. That means silver is more expensive and worth more money. Last but not least, supply is not catching up with demand in the industries, for example, electric vehicles or solar panels. Reality check though, the factors that push silver price up a lot are also the same factors that can pull it down. There's a lot of sensitivity towards the factors. For example, geopolitics. If Iran de-escalates, then maybe silver price will drop a lot. Also, if interest rate does not go down as fast or as much as expected, then it could flip the table. It could be as simple as just a silver mine is being discovered and the whole tide could change. That's why there's a lot of volatility involved. Having said that, I believe that silver in the long term would definitely go up against US dollar. Bottom line, the biggest risk is not that the price of silver might be crashing. The biggest risk is that inflation continues and you do nothing. I'm going to talk about gold and Bitcoin next time. Subscribe now so that you're not going to miss out. See you.